Hello. We just wanted to do a brief, hopefully, update video and kind of a gratitude rant. I don't know what else you'd call it. So, convention season is upon us again, or at least what I consider convention season. And the first major one coming up is Fanime. It's a big Japanese pop culture convention held in San Jose. And I was just recently given my press pass, so I'll be able to go in there for free and take a ton of photos and get some video and content and the like. It's a pretty brilliant thing. It's probably one of the biggest Japanese pop culture conventions in California, short of Anime Expo, AX in LA, but that one looks pretty insane. People lined up for way too long. Looks really congested. I have no idea what it looks like inside. Maybe I'll check it out one of these days, but I'm really happy with Fanime right now. They have 24-hour anime viewing rooms and events and things like that, concerts, what have you, a rave. I've never been able to do much of those things, but I have in the past. I wish I knew. I'm sorry. I should have gotten more information. There is a couple of bands playing there. They also have a swap meet where people sell their old anime goods. Kind of looking forward to that. You can find some pretty unique stuff there. But yes, I'm just over the top grateful that I have that opportunity to be able to go to Fanime and kind of meet people, take pictures, what have you, things like that. I'm probably going to be there all weekend. I'll try to supply some content. Last year I got a video of a turtle, or a tortoise, and some kart racing going on in the outdoor quad area. We had a few people ask about our shelves. Not a few, I'm sorry, just one. So I'll scroll through them really quick. I'm a huge fan of Street Fighter. I have a poster behind us on a wall. It's actually signed by some of the artists. So these are, I picked these up at Comic-Con, believe it or not. That's another thing I'm going to be grateful for, I'm sorry, is I will be going to Comic-Con again this year, thanks to the amazing Mel Smith at Wildcard Inc. He's currently enjoying great success with his rock and roll autobiographies. Prior to that, he won an Eisner Award for Dead Ahead. Brilliant comic book. If you ever get the chance to check it out, I highly recommend it. So those are Cryptkins from Cryptozoic. I've done a few blind box videos of those, but intermingled with them are the Street Fighter from, is it Kid Robot? Yeah, Kid Robot. That's a Dark Ryu that I haven't opened, got at Comic-Con, and that's probably Akuma right there. And Street Fighter Cologne, I also got at Comic-Con. Haven't opened it, I just got it because it's Street Fighter. This is the King of Fighters shelf, a fighting series I enjoy actually a lot more than Street Fighter. These are all gachapon that I had ordered online. This is some more Street Fighter with a lot more Darkstalker stuff. Those cards in the back are from the Cryptkins. This is Street Fighter, King of Fighters, and Dead or Alive, all fighting games. These things here, right there on the blue platters or whatever, they're, I want to say they fit on like an alarm clock or something. So there's a little recess that these fit into, and you place it on the clock, and when the alarm goes off, it's going to be in that particular character's voice. If I'm not mistaken. If I am, feel free to correct me. Never got the clock, obviously. This is kind of the Mega Man shelf here. Those we got at Comic-Con, I forgot what they were called. but they're made to look like the old Nintendo cartridges. That's Mega Man Amiibo. This is a mini helmet replica. The box right here. There's actually a giant light-up one that they were selling for the anniversary at Comic-Con. I so wish I got that. Instead I got the giant statue. Pretty similar pose, and it's a USB statue. You plug it in and things glow and light up. This is an extra damaged figure from a board game. Doesn't really belong there. Didn't know where else to put it though. This is the Mario shelf, I guess. Got a couple of amiibos here. Rest of his figures and a random Castle Crashers figure. Got this at Comic-Con at their Gachapon machine. And that thing there is from Plants vs. Zombies. That's Meta Knight from Kirby. These are all the DC bombshells that we've collected over the centuries going to Comic-Con. That's kind of a Pokemon shelf here. Down here, I forgot what they called these. I think they called them Slug Zombies. I'm not sure. I was using them as figures for various zombie games that we had. And I don't know what that's called. I got that the first time I went to anime. This is a figure of the Origami from King of Fighters. This is a poster we haven't gotten framed yet. The DC bombshells. Right, and then the shelf behind us. Those are the various figures we've painted over the years going to Dundracon, which we just found out has moved from the San Ramon Marriott to somewhere in Santa Clara. It's been there for almost 50 years too. It's a bit disappointing. So, that's not necessarily mine. Belongs to someone that lives here. They're a fan of, I gave it to her for Christmas. It's like a little Lego diorama from the not Monster High, is it? Yeah, it's Monster High people. And these are also some things, those two things there we got for free at Comic-Con. More Monster High stuff. Now, that stuff there, that's all from Air Gear. It's a brilliant anime I used to like a lot. That's from Yokai Watch there. These are all figures from the game Crossmaster that we've collected. Never played, but we do own the game. Next up here, possibly adult themed, I don't know. This is from a series of Gachapon in Japan called Hip Paraders. That green one back there glows in the dark, which is quite brilliant. You can get a nice upskirt here. This is removable, yeah. Pretty cool. Don't know where those are from. They were given to us, these figures. And down below is the Transformers shelf. For centuries, when it first came out, we were trying to gather a particular Transformer from the Loyal Subjects, these things here, and it was of Shockwave. The Shockwave was the one I wanted to get, the one on the cover there. And every time I got one, I would get either Shrapnel, I'd always get Shrapnel, and there was another one I'd get, Sideswipe maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, I got tons of Shrapnel. That one's a variant or something. It's one of the ones in black on the back. And then finally at probably Concord Con, I found the Shockwave out of box for like $2. That was brilliant. So I was a diehard Transformers fan for a long time. It started to get a wee bit too expensive and I was running out of room, so I decided to collect only one character, and that character was Shockwave. Down below is, I guess, the Blizzard shelf. It's more Overwatch than anything else. Below that is kind of the DC shelf. Those are the I don't know where those Batman figures are from. I've been finding them at various toy shows and swap meets. but I do a little thing on Instagram called Tiny Batman. Those are Mighty Meeples, I think they were called, also by Cryptozoic. And there he is, the star himself, Tiny Batman. Now those there are from the short-lived Street Fighter HeroClix. Never played the game, was never quite interested in it, but I do love Street Fighter, so I tried to collect as many as I could. I had several different versions of several different characters. Like you can see there's Zangief and Metal Zangief. Then there's the two different colors of Blanca. A couple different versions of Evil Ryu back there. Two versions of Ken. I'm pretty sure, there's a couple versions of Guile. There's his Flash Kick and there's his Sonic Boom. The one of M. Bison looked brilliant. It was, one of the ones I saw was of his teleportation thing. So it's like him standing and it looks like he's moving forward and there's just like several different clear copies going behind him. I don't know where those are from. That's probably the second time I went to Fanime that I got those, the three girls there. I also don't know where those are from. This girl right here, I'm pretty sure is from Strike Witches. And I picked her up long before I saw the anime. That right there is obviously from Attack on Titan. Down here we have that tin we got at a convention, I can't remember what. Those two, Alexander Anderson, I think, and the butler from The God of Death, Helsing. Those I got at Tower when I worked there a long time ago, Tower Records. These were given to us. These are Air Gear figures. It's an anime we really, really enjoyed a lot way back when. Those were ordered online and given to us as a gift several years ago. And the stuff below here that's doesn't belong to us. Alright, so those are our shelves. Again, we want to do say a final gratitude. We're going to Fanime this weekend, Memorial Day weekend. We're very grateful for this opportunity. We hope to have fun, maybe make some new friends, or actually play a game or something. Comic-Con's right around the corner. I'm also getting pretty excited for that. They keep leaking exclusives and movies and things that are happening down there. So it's looking like it's going to be a grand summer. I'm very lucky to live in California, and we just had a major storm come through. Like lots and lots of rain. It's been grey all week. The sun's starting to come out. But I know I complain and I whine about a lot of things, but in general, I'm really, really lucky and very fortunate. I'm not at all bragging, I'm just saying my gratitude. And not a lot of people are as fortunate as I am. I'm kind of a passionate geek. I like sharing my interests, which is why I do this daft BS. But I also like sharing my interests. So I will be taking some video of Fanime this weekend. I hope I can capture some stuff people might enjoy. Alright. Again, grateful as all hell. I'm very lucky. So now I'm going to put together some cosplay costumes for this weekend. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you at Fanime.